Going to find, we will have to do an AC circuit analysis by using nodal analysis. We have here that your AC voltage source of 24 angle of 0 volts and an impedance of 8 plus J4 and a current source of 5 angle of 90, the voltage and an impedance again of 4 plus J8, 8 plus J4, 8 plus J4 and 8 plus J4 with the AC voltage source again of 8 angle of 0. First, we have to determine your current direction. For nodal analysis, first, we should know our nodes, which is our node 1, node 2, and our reference node of 3, node 3 of 0. First step of nodal analysis, we will merely applying KCL at node 1, which is our current entering A plus 5 angle of 90 minus B is our leaving minus I. Rearranging our equation, we have A minus B minus I equals negative, tinranspose lang po natin negative 5 angle of 90. In terms of voltage naman, for the value of A, we have 24 angle of 0 volts minus V sub 1. Sundan lang po natin ang direction of current over our impedance 8 plus J4 minus po. The value of B in terms of voltage is V sub 1 minus V sub 3, which is 0 over our impedance 8 plus J4 minus again our value of I in terms of voltage V sub 1 minus V sub 2 over our impedance 4 plus J8 equals our constant value of 5 angle of 90. Further simplifying, pinag-iwalay lang po natin and combining the similar terms of V sub 1, we obtain the value of 0.320 angle of 141.340 V sub 1. And for our V sub 2, we obtain 0.112 angle of negative 63.435 V sub 2. And for our constant, this is our constant value here, and we transpose it here. So we obtain the value of 4.494 angle of negative 122.276, which is our equation 1 prime. And for our KCL at node 2, we have the currents entering of B plus I. Our current summation of current leaving is C and 5 angle of 90 is 0. So rearranging the equation, we obtain the value of the equation of negative C plus D plus I equals 5 angle of 90. Tinranspose ng ulit, we obtain the equation number 2. In terms of voltage naman po, the value of current C is V sub 2 minus 0 over our impedance 8 plus J4. And for the current B is we have 8 angle of 0 minus V sub 2 over our impedance 8 plus J4 plus our current value of I in terms of voltage, we have V sub 1 minus V sub 2 over 4 plus J8, our impedance 4 plus J8 equals our constant 5 angle of 90. Further simplifying, pinag-iwalay lang po ulit siya and then combining the similar terms of V sub 2. V sub 1 po muna. V sub 1, we obtain the value of 0.112 angle of negative 63.435 V sub 1. And for our V sub 2, combining the similar terms, we obtain the value of 0.320 angle of 141.340 V sub 2. And for our constant, we transpose this constant to this side, so we obtain the value of 5.459 angle of 98.427. So we obtain the value of equation 2 prime. We have the set of equation of two unknowns with a two equation, which is the unknown variables is V sub 1 and the V sub 2. From our equation 1 prime, we get to obtain the value of V sub 1 by 4.494 angle of negative 122.276, which is this. Then transpose po ito, kaya nakuha po natin yung negative value of 0.112 angle of negative 63.435 V sub 2 over the constant value of ng kasama ng V sub 1, which is 0.320 angle of 141.340. And this value is about to substitute to equation 2 prime, which is 0.112 angle of negative 63.435, and the value of V sub 1 from 1 prime is 4.494 angle of negative 122.276 minus 0.112 angle of negative 63.435 V sub 2 over 0.320 angle of 141.340. Then copy only this, the value of V sub 2 and the constant on the other side. And further simplifying, we obtain the value of combining similar terms natin siya. Kinumbine po natin ang terms ng V sub 2, so we get to obtain the value of 0.296 angle of 147.122 V sub 2. And the constant on the other side And may constant pa po pala dito, kaya po i-obtain po muna natin yung constant, then transpose po sa kabila. So we get to obtain the value of 5.015, angle of 115.008. And finally, we obtain the value of B sub 2 of 16.942, angle of negative 32.114 volts. Next step, to find the value of B sub 1. To get to know the value of B sub 1, we should substitute the value of B sub 2 here at the equation of 1 prime to obtain the value of B sub 1. To obtain this, we have this, ay na-substitute na po ang value ng B sub 2. Then, via calculation in calculator, we obtain the value of B sub 1 of 9.145, angle of 79.429 volts. Solving for current I. Ito na po siya. So, since meron na po tayong B sub 1 and B sub 2, di ba po kanina sa analysis po natin ng nodal analysis, we all know that the value of current I is B sub 1 minus B sub 2 over 4 plus J8, our impedance 4 plus J8. Here, for obtaining the value of I, we have the B sub 1 of 9.145, angle of 79.429 minus 16.942, angle of negative 32.114 over our impedance 4 plus J8. So we obtain, and we finally get to know the value of requirement of, which is I is equal to 2.461, angle of 61.716 ampere. So that is the final answer. Again, for our step 1, we assign our direction of currents and determine our nodes. Of course, the reference, especially our reference node. After that, we apply our TCL equations at our nodes. Then, make an equation of currents entering and leaving, and after that, we transform it in terms of voltage. Then, simplifying further, we obtain the values that require that has a variable of voltages. And after obtaining this expression, we do our algebraic skills rather. And we finally, after your algebra skills, you will find the value of voltages variable, and finally, after obtaining the value of voltages, you would finally met the final requirement. That's all lang po. Thank you po.